Oh no!
This is my favorite game. This is the one where Samus gets the COVID suit.
All the way back in 2006. It is definitely, definitely
What
seen
is-
it in the future.
What is COVID-19 except a really small, tiny Metroid in your bloodstream?
Oh man, they finally figured out a way to make Metroids real.
Crap.
Yeah.
Whoops. No. Metroid in the bloodstream.
That's what I have all the time.
Oh no.
So yeah, March of Metroid 2024, we're playing Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
And the entire month.
Yeah, because it is definitely the longest of the Prime series, for a multitude of reasons. You guys gotta understand, this was the first Metroid Prime game on the Wii.
Yes.
And, like, you gotta understand, this was a big deal. This was the biggest fucking deal. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption was the killer app for the Wii in North America. Nintendo pushed this game hard. Because, like, one of the things everybody saw about, like, the Wii remote is like, oh man, I bet you could do, like, really good shooting games with it. And, like, it's actually why every system came with a nunchuck. Retro Studios pushed for that. Like, Nintendo was originally going to make the nunchuck like a separately purchasable accessory. Retro Studios, they pushed to make sure like every console came with a nunchuck because they knew they needed it for this game. And I think they even had a little bit of input on the Wii Remote and the nunchuck as well. Because, again, like I said, this was like the killer app in North America. I don't know how much promotion this game got in Japan, but when the Wii came out in North America and when this game was like kind of doing its, like the last few months before it launched, they launched the Metroid Prime 3 channel. It was a downloadable channel in the Wii shop, eShop.
Oh yeah.
And literally all it was a channel where just like every week they'd release a couple new videos, like a trailer for Metroid Prime 3, or lore dumps, like, here, we're going to tell you all about Phazon, we're going to tell you all about the Phazon enhancement device, we're going to tell you all about the Aurora units, and oh, look at this potential Aurora unit thing, oh, it looks like Turian, like a mother brain, ooh, and like, yeah, this one, like,
the Wii had some good hype stuff.
Yeah, but like this was like the only game that had its own separate hype channel just to hype up this game before it launched.
That's bonkers.
It's insane. And yeah, it also had one of the We Would Like to Play commercials where like they invade a fucking airport and get everybody playing Metroid Prime 3 on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I remember that commercial.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Yeah,
that was an actual commercial that like it didn't, so like it still fit in like the We Would Like to Play commercial like style, like it had the same music, the boom, dum, dum, but like, yeah, it's like, oh man, check out Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, revolutionary new controls with the Wii, and like some guy like throws the nunchuck to like grapple the dude and pulls it back. It's like, oh yeah, let's go.
Okay. Because I think the idea was that like it was a bunch of people like in a queue at a airport and they're all like standing around kind of bored, and then these guys just come up and they're ding 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 ding. We would like to play.
So yeah, yeah, like the hype channel also showed off that sort of thing too. Like it would just be like little gameplay stuff. It's like, oh yeah, check it out. You can do like a grapple like on a guy's shield and rip it off. It's like, so yeah, this game was like the biggest deal up until it launched. It is widely considered the weakest game of the trilogy. And like,
yeah, super hype. Yeah,
it's not a bad game, but like because like the new control scheme like really emphasized like being able to like aim. Like you didn't have the kind of slow plotting controls of the previous games. Like the first two games were on the GameCube, and even though it had dual sticks, they didn't have dual stick controls. This game, not only could you like move freely, you could aim freely. So like a lot of this game is like focused on combat applications of being able to lock onto an enemy but aim wherever you want. So
Gotcha.
this game goes all in on the combat, and it also has like a much more in-depth story. There's actual voice acting in this game.
That I did know.
Before anybody freaks out, it's not bad voice acting like a lot of other Nintendo games. Retro Studios is based in Texas. Would you like to know who else is based in Texas? Funimation.
Hell yeah!
I'm not
Thank God.
I'm not saying they got like everybody in Funimation to like voice in this game, but Vegeta is in this game, so don't don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I suppose that's enough preamble. I guess we should get into it.
Might as well hop right into this hype train because, like I said to you before, I have never actually seen this game like from start to finish. I know, like, and the worst part is that I don't even think I could recollect anything from this game either. Like,
yeah,
it's just been so long since this game was even slightly in my mind.
That's fair.
So I'm going into this very blind. Also, getting a high-resolution version of that logo off the background with the planet and the corruption of the phase and whatnot, that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
I can imagine. Also, we are playing this through Prime Hack. Specifically, I am actually using mouse and keyboard controls because, again, one of the big things about this game is, like, it really went all in on being able to actually point at things. So I'm not using twin sticks, I'm using mouse and keyboard. I apologize if you could hear my keyboard throughout this in advance.
Also, letting you know that it froze on my end.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. It's also having a shit fit on my end right now. Oh, no. Hang on. Give me a second. I think I'm going to have to reboot.
Oh, God.
That... Ouch.
Oh God.
Yeah, that
yeah, so some shit just went down.
I apologize. Okay.
That was intense.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Hopefully this goes a little bit better. Sorry about that.
No. Retro Studios.
3 Metroid Prime. 3 what?
What's happening here? There's no audio now? Oh, gosh.
No audio. Oh, wait. I know why there's no audio. Hang on. I can fix that. There we go. I fixed it. Sorry. Okay. I'm just gonna start this file. Can you not hear it?
It froze on me again.
It froze on you again? What the fuck? Do I have to play it in windowed mode?
I don't know. Like it's very odd. Like I could see it just fine and then it just like went away. Like right now I'm frozen on the like the select screen, but all I'm seeing is just like it's completely frozen. There's just nothing on the screen. Like I'm just literally just gonna screenshot it and just throw it at you just so I can show you specifically what I'm looking at.
You know what?
Because it's like I don't know.
I'll just switch it to windowed mode.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have to resize the window, so bear with me while I do that. Oh boy. I'm very sorry.
That was weird.
I can imagine. You're good though?
I'm good.
Alright, everybody's good. Alright.
Remarkably, the game's now running, like, really well.
Alright, here we go.
Okay. Goddamn.
And
stop getting close to this thing. Yeah.
Also, we're playing Metroid Prime 3 Corruption Original, not the trilogy version.
Oh.
What's
the difference?
There is a slight difference. You'll hear it in a few minutes. But also, for some reason, when I was trying to test the trilogy version, the Wii Remote would disconnect literally every time it gets through part of this cutscene. So... and by Wii Remote, I mean the fake Wii Remote that isn't an actual Wii Remote. You can actually see in that big block of text, Wii format.
I did see that for a brief moment. I thought I was seeing shit.
So, Samus's ship apparently runs on Nintendo Wii technology.
Shit. Oh, God.
Oh, dang. Dark Samus got that new drip, though.
Ah!
Cryostasis shutdown complete. Vital signs stable. Activating various suit. Suit diagnostic complete. All systems functional. Command
So,
requesting new head.
because I am using mouse and keyboard controls, I'm going to be looking around a lot in this game. I apologize in advance if anybody gets motion sick, but using mouse and keyboard controls, I think, is better than using the Wii Remote controls, because with the Wii Remote, like, the pointer would be swaying all over the screen, and the viewpoint would also be moving a lot. This game has... This game had, like, 2 sensitivity modes. Normal and then very sensitive. For, like, looking around using the Wii Remote. So, yeah. Also, man, we're in Samus's ship. Isn't this the cool? Yeah, you can see Samus's legs. They even move around a little bit, which is a nice detail. I like that.
What a way to start.
Yeah. You actually get to be in Samus's ship.
Orientation complete. Galactic Federation fighters approaching.
I remember this from Star Fox Assault.
Damned ape!
Radio frequency and transmit your identity code. We are standing by.
Unidentified vessel? How many ships in this universe are bright orange?
True, but doesn't this ship also, like, her ship looks a lot different in this game, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Greetings, Samus. We welcome you.
It's like, oh, it's Samus. Okay, shit.
Proceed to the command ship Olympus. You've been cleared for docking bay 5. Welcome back, Samus.
Game's a bit quiet. I can turn the game up a little bit. Give me just a second.
Sorry. I see Luna and I shared the brain cell there for a hot minute.
Yep.
I was just fucking...
Also, because
It
this game
looks
is on the
just
Wii,
like it.
there were a lot of Wii Remote waggle controls, like this one. Prime Hack just remaps them to pressing forward,
Gotcha.
which is
Wiggle,
nice.
wiggle.
Also, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it looks like her head, but I mean, it could be somebody like pretending to be her. I don't know.
Yes, I am Samus Aran.
Is that where you're supposed to go in, Samus? Shit!
Yeah.
That's the thruster, baby. Damn.
Yeah, it's a nice ship. Fun fact about this ship, Samus designed it.
Damn. Go off, Queen.
Yeah. If you scan the ship and add it to your logbook, which you can do, of course, it actually says that, like, Samus collaborated with, like, the Galactic Federation to design this ship.
She has an interesting history with the Federation, don't she?
She does.
Yeah, because it also depends on what timeline you were talking about. There's the sound. Damn, when I was looking up the soundtrack, interestingly enough, the Samus Arrives jingle does not show up on the OST for Corruption.
Huh. Probably because it's the same one they used for, like, the first two games, basically.
Yeah.
By shooting these targets.
Also, yep. Calibrate your weapon by shooting these targets. It's all Wii Remote getting used to shooting with the Wii Remote.
Samus, welcome
Which,
to the
good on
flagship.
them for doing that.
Colonel Dane is waiting
Yeah.
for you in the briefing room. I will upload the location to you now.
Also, this game condenses the map and the logbook into a single menu screen, and basically what used to be the map button in previous games is now just a hint button.
Interesting.
Mm.
Kill these people. Yeah, we've definitely got a bit of a water bug looking situation here. Hunter class gunship.
Entering the ship will allow you to recharge, reload, and save. So yeah, just like Prime 2, scanning things gives you a condensed information, but then you can go into the logbook to find out more. There is a lot to scan in this game. You can scan the troopers, they are a logbook. You can scan regular man. He's a logbook entry. Or fleet mechanic.
Oh, sorry.
You'll notice the red symbol popping up every time I scan a creature. Those are credits that you can use to purchase extra things. Just fun little things like a screenshot tool, which on the Wii you could take screenshots and send them to your, like, what was basically the Wii desktop. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You could also buy silly things like bumper stickers for your ship.
That I absolutely do remember, yes.
And see if I can. Nope. Prime Hack has some weird glitching with, like, trying to scan things sometimes. I'm trying to scan this turret thingy, but it's not letting me. Oh well, we're just gonna have to worry about that later. Here's a platform. This is another thing you can use for training shooting on the Wii version of this game, because you shoot these, bounces into the sky, it keeps track of your high score, and if you shoot it enough times, you get a bonus credit.
Ooh.
And now I have a high score of 12.
I'm getting Twilight Town flashbacks.
Sweet, I got 50 money!
Ugh. Sick. Juggling shit for credits and coin.
Old man nervous. Looks like he's getting ready for a full-scale invasion.
No joke. Last time this many fighters were scrambled was during the Horus Rebellion.
That was some nasty business.
Tron?
This will be worse.
Horus Rebellion is a reference to something, I don't know exactly what. But the guy who said Horus Rebellion, that is Chris Sabat, the voice of Vegeta.
Aha. I see.
Also, woman is a separate
Lady.
scan from... Woman is a separate scan from man, just so you know.
Damn.
So...
Lady!
Lady!
Yeah, you gotta go find scan the lady!
You can talk to her.
Welcome aboard, Samus.
I'm down here. Hi.
We've got a lot of work to do here.
So you can't shoot people, don't do that. I also like the
Damn it.
detail that like Samus flexes her gun whenever she pulls it back up off screen. That's a nice detail. Now, you can technically shoot people from afar if you want, but your bullets just bounce off of them. And here's a turret we can scan. If you shoot people enough, this halberd class turret will pop out and start shooting at you.
I see.
You can destroy it. If you destroy it, it gets replaced with a stronger one that deals more damage per shot.
No fuck.
And if you destroy that one, it gets replaced with a third one that just kills you in one hit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Really out here just being like, fucking try it. Try it! See what happens, Samus, damn!
It's a cute detail. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Also, Ares class transport. This is the same kind of ship we saw crash landing in Metroid Prime 2.
Oh yeah.
Which is a
Interesting.
really nice detail.
Wow, wheelchair accessible ramps.
Absolutely. The Galactic Federation, this is the future. It is nothing if not accessible to everyone.
That's the hope, anyway.
Yeah.
I just realized everyone here is Samus's height. This is actually what you're not seeing is, you know, that graphic of how to talk to short people, and it's the person bending all the way down? That's actually what Samus is doing.
She's just duck walking everywhere?
She's duck walking everywhere.
I don't know how I feel about my access code just being publicly accessible here. Also, you can get some lore dumps on various other things if you want here, but we're going to go ahead and just go over to the door and open it. 13576. Can you tell this game came out on the Wii?
I mean, to a degree, yes. But it's also like, because like you've played this mod of the game like a couple of times now, and you've openly said how much of a difference being able to use mouse and keyboard is.
Yes, of course.
Like, it's nice of them to like it's cool that they were able to do what they could, but it's kind of funny how well, like, because I believe the entire trilogy has this mod. Like, it's accessible to the mod, yeah?
Yeah, you can play the entire trilogy.
So it's just funny how well it translated into doing mouse and keyboard, realistically speaking.
Yeah.
DNA verified. Registration number 13576. Identified as bounty hunter Samus Aran. Preparing a
That's me.
scan.
What?
Please approach the scan terminal.
It's a meta quest. Put it on.
Oh. Whew. I got no nasties.
Oh, thank God.
Was that keypad originally as hellish as most motion-controlled keyboards on the Wii? No. Because this was essentially a first-party game, the motion controls in this game were actually pretty dang good, generally. It helps that they didn't exactly go overboard with them, though.
That's good.
Like, they use them in a lot of different places, but they don't go, like, super over the top with them. Also, another interesting thing about this game is that it doesn't start with Samus losing her powers. You actually start with a decent number of them, and you don't have to, like, recollect them, but you do start with just the morph ball, bombs, and the charge beam and the space jump. That's it.
Which, you know, like, I am a bit of a... I do find it funny, because I think you and I have talked about it in previous times that we've played the Prime series, where it's like, and here's Samus. She dropped all of her shit again.
Yeah. I guess they just couldn't contrive another reason for her to drop her shit again.
Yeah.
So,
like, I think it would be fun if there was, like, outside of it being like, she got hit, she got bonked on the head and dropped all of her stuff, you know. Instead of it being something like that, it would be cool if it was like a, because of the planet she was on, the weapons that she acquired when she was there had to be confiscated by the Federation. Like, it's like, okay, at least Okay.
Now, I think I did mention my theory on why the weapons in Prime 2 had, like, ammo. It's because they were Luminoth weapons that weren't exactly compatible with Samus's Chozo variant suit. So I feel like
Which I
that would be
enjoy.
the reason. I feel like
Yeah,
that would be the
she's-
reason she left them behind.
Remind you that suit
Yeah,
maintenance
they don't
and
work
data
nowhere.
backup should be done before the meeting.
Suit maintenance and data
There's a
backup.
recharge station at the other side of the walkway.
So, that's what they call save stations in universe.
Ah.
Which I think is a nice detail that they don't just call them save stations, but they do refer to data backup still.
Yeah. Because realistically speaking, in universe, it's you're saving all the things you've scanned.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Heels together.
Samus's suit in this
Yeah.
game is basically the same one she had in Prime 2 as well. I think it's just got more polys, basically.
I think so, because I was looking at all of the render files and assets and whatnot, specifically the art renders and whatnot that I use for like the intros and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is very close.
Alright, get ready for cutscenes.
Oh.
What?
Andreda, enough. Looks like everyone's here now. Before I begin the briefing, let me introduce
What?
242, the flagship's Aurora unit.
Ah, an organic supercomputer. Fascinating. It's my understanding that the Galactic Federation's core network is comprised of such units.
That is correct, Core. And we serve as the network's master control. However, currently the network is down.
Well,
Figures.
that's unfortunate. So, this is an Aurora unit. It's a big organic computer that looks like a brain.
Uh-huh.
It's
I
not
see.
Mother Brain.
Uh-huh.
It's not Mother Brain, but yeah, like I said in the hype channel for this game, in the video about Aurora units, it shows a little, diagram of potential Aurora unit layout, and it was basically Turian from the original Metroid, which was very cute. And there is a joke in this game where, people apparently refer to this thing as Other Brain, and Admiral Dane hates that. Admiral Dane
Dude,
hates
stop!
it.
That seems inefficient.
But necessary. You see, 7 days ago, we discovered that all Aurora units were infected with an unknown virus. We were forced to bring the network down. Fortunately, our scientists were quickly able to devise a vaccine.
Uncle Lump of Meat.
Unit 242 was the first AU to receive the vaccine. We were able to completely purge the virus.
Where did this
I can't
virus
believe
come
it.
from?
We believe the virus is of space pirate origin. 4 months ago, the GFS Valhalla went missing while on a training mission in the Klar Nebula. The ship's logs revealed that they were attacked by a space pirate raiding vessel.
What is the logic in disrupting a Federation training mission?
They're pirates. How could they resist a prize like that?
That never would have happened if I'd been there.
Then it's a shame you weren't. The pirates boarded the Valhalla and gained access to the ship's Aurora unit, 313. This is how they were able to hack into the network and plant the virus.
Thanks to our security protocols, we were able to shut down the network before the damage from the virus became irreversible.
Don't look at me like that, Admiral Dane.
Stop.
Don't worry, we
I
like
didn't
Admiral
do it.
Dane.
Oh, okay.
He is 10,000 times more competent than Adam ever was or will be.
Thank God.
But we're still vulnerable. If the pirates decide to launch a major offensive, we'd be hard-pressed to defend ourselves. We must rid the other AUs of that virus and bring the network back online.
We can't have any alternate universe shit going on.
That's where
I won't stand for it.
we need you to deliver the vaccine to each of the AUs in this system.
The AU. Samus, you're going to the Smash Brothers AU.
We'd also like you to investigate the pirates' activity in the area. You need to know.
Gore, you're going to the other MAU. I know what I said. It's not me. It's not canon.
Goddamn.
Are you ready for the one difference between this version and the trilogy version of the game?
Pirate attack fleet has just warped out of some sort of wormhole. They're also heading for Sector 0, the planet's home base.
Damn! They're targeting the planetary system. Get
Yep,
down to the
that was it.
planet and aid the ground
That was it.
troops. Stop those pirates from
Damn.
destroying the defense system. Go.
It was him saying the bad word.
Where's that damn second Chaos Emerald? Dad?
Thankfully, there's no, like, Oedipian, like, complex happening between Samus and Admiral Dane.
Oh, thank God.
Nah, Admiral Dane's just like, you're Samus, you do what you do what you do.
Ma'am, I ain't gonna get in your way.
I don't need to tell you what to do, you already know what to do.
Yeah, he's the dude that's just like, no, all of you get out of her way.
Until we get the fleet in formation.
What the shit?
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh damn. Those space pirate boys sure are coming in hot.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness! Space pirates! Pirate militia, expendable infantry units.
Well, they're grunts. Okay.
Yep. Get out of here.
Bold of these dudes to have such big windows.
Yeah. Yep, I know how to lock on, don't worry. There we go.
I got you, game.
Yay, I saved the troopers.
Oh.
So yeah,
A morality system.
There's some bonus objectives based on, like, saving these guys from getting totally murdered.
That's good. Very, like, didn't the original Halo have that?
I think so.
I thought I remember there being that aspect of, like, there were achievements if you managed to do certain things. Oh my God!
Oh shit.
Ugh!
Okay, so that gray one, that credit card looking one, that is a voucher that you're actually supposed to send your friend, and they get a credit from it. That, not even joking. It's how you unlock some of the bonus content in this game, so you had to actually have friends to 100% this game.
Man! Shit!
It also means that since WeConnect 24 was shut down, unless you have a save file with all the vouchers and credits on it, you can't trade them anymore.
Damn.
Yeah. Ah, these guys got armor.
Armored.
There's a lot of different pirates in this game.
Oh God.
We have come a long way from Metroid Prime 2 making them the butt of every joke.
Yeah. It's like, oh crap, they're competent now.
Yeah, they're actually meant to be a credible threat in this game, and they do live up to it because, like, most enemies you fight are pirates.
Ah. They're so leggy.
Yep. They do look pretty different from how they did in the first two games as well, yep.
Not only friends, but friends who like Metroid. Always got them leggies.
Yeah.
Yep, gotta put the refractor in.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I do believe I have trapped myself in here now. This is most unfortunate. Oh.
What the hell? Ew.
More pirates. Crawl mines. They are explosive drones.
Oh god. They're bomb chews.
Basically, yeah. Also,
gross.
that's a crawl tank.
A crawl tank?
Yeah.
Well, okie dokie. Babies!
Babies! Gotta kill all the babies.
Damn babies!
Yeah. Aha. A way out. Eventually. There we go.
Oh. Shit.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Environmental storytelling.
Also, it is impossible to miss this energy tank.
I mean, if you manage to miss it, that actually would be impressive.
Yeah. There is a reason the game actually force feeds you a couple energy tanks at the beginning.
Whoa!
Yep. Also,
garbage
water. With garbage water physics.
Gross.
I don't know why there's a security panel in the trash compactor, but there is.
I mean, there was one. There was one on the Death Star. It's fine.
Yeah.
In case you fall in.
I'm sure this will end well.
Pardon? Ah, shit. What?
Don't worry about it.
What?
I'm fine now.
Like, I thought it was gonna be like a fun thing where like that's how she got back to her ship was by floating in space and like propelling herself by like shooting through space.
Not quite.
Damn.
Oh, fuck!
I wonder if that's important.
I think it was.
That
more
shit!
Pirates? I can't believe it. So many pirates.
So many pirates.
Whee!
Bang, alright. Cool, alright. Alright. Die!
It does help this game quite a bit compared to the first two games in Prime Hack, that it was kind of designed to let you run and gun a lot more.
That's good. Rather than having to like come to a full stop.
Yeah. I'm sure they won't mind if I take this.
They're under attack from pirates. You're allowed. It's part of your payment.
Yeah.
Why did you shoot the wall?
I had to make sure it worked.
You blew a hole in the side of the ship.
I had to make sure it works.
You somehow are worse than the space pirates. Congratulations, Samus. Thank you for nothing, you useless bounty hunter. For VOD reasons, the community and everybody watched How to Train Your Dragon this last Friday, so it's fresh on the mind.
Yep.
Now what in the hell? No, oh crap, Oh, they're synchronized.
Arrow mines.
Where did they come from?
They came from the arrow.
Oh!
I did it. I saved this guy's life.
Are you happy, guy?
Yeah.
I'm content, guy.
So, yeah, fun obstacle. You could really tell this game was designed around the Wii remote and nunchuck, because there's so many things. It's like, point at this, now point at that. Ooh,
No,
so much pointing.
The thing has a cursor. Point at it.
Don't worry, we made it to our ship.
Well, there's a cutscene, which makes me worried. You cool? Oh my god.
Damn. A Berserker Lord.
Lord.
I wonder if I should shoot the glowing bits.
I don't know. Basic game philosophy. Shiny!
Ew.
Don't barf at me. Zin asks, excuse me, why does her suit have butt cheeks? Aerodynamic. It perfect, like her ship, like every time she sits down, that's actually her identification. It's mapped to her butt cheeks. If anybody else tries sitting down in her ship, they go, "You ain't Samus. That's not her butt." Aerodynamic. That ass though, yeah. Yeah!
Owie!
Ah! Butt identification.
Look, the curvature helps when she morphs into the morph ball.
Ah, of course. each dome of the morph ball is actually just a singular butt cheek. Don't think about it too hard. No wonder the pirates are after her. She got the booty.
Gotta get the hunter.
Yeah. God, this thing is weird looking.
Yup. He's dead now. Well, almost.
Ah!
Yeah,
Oh,
a little
whoa.
bit to drink. I didn't even do this. Okay, bye.
Yes, I was hoping that was gonna happen.
I hope that wasn't one of ours.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious. Ooh. The one time that you have a little personality from Samus, it cuts to her reaction to that happening and she just winces. Just, ooh. What a way to go out. I had a Wii as a kid, but we only owned like 6-7 games on it. So I don't know, some novelty of the system is still there weirdly enough.
That's totally fair.
Yeah. The one game that I absolutely remember from my childhood that was like, you know how you were saying before, there are some Wii games that leaned like a little too heavy on the idea of like the Wii motion and stuff like that?
Yeah.
For me, the game that definitely, like, it was fun, don't get me wrong, but it was the Rayman Raving Rabbids Wii game.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, those little guys have come a long way since those humble origins. Oh god. Nice loading screen.
Yeah.
Norian. Norian?
Dorian.
Ah.
Right there.
Yep.
Right there. That's good.
Oh, they play it again.
They play it every time you get out of your ship.
Hell yeah.
Our situation doesn't look good. The pirate attack has knocked out our generators and disabled the planetary defense system. This cannon was our only weapon capable of taking out orbiting ships. We need you and the other hunters to get the generators back online and restore power to the cannon so we can repulse this assault. I'm uploading the generator coordinates to you now. Good hunting.
Good hunting.
Let's
Good
kick some
hunting,
ass.
Will.
Woo! Let's do it.
Let's do this shit. I am genuinely interested, and I'm curious if there's an answer for this, and if you know what it is. We know that Samus's suit is based off of, or it is literally a Chozoan like warrior suit, yeah, or it's a modified version of it.
Yes.
So where does the design of the Federation like suits come from? Because I'm noticing there is some interesting parallels, and I can't help but think like, wonder if there was like some like design philosophies that like kind of came around.
There was a Federation Chozo. Yep, we got the grapple lasso now. Not the grapple beam, but grapple lasso. There was a treaty between the Federation and the Chozo. So they were at the very least at peace, or at least they were at peace with the Chozo who were peaceful, the Bakken, as opposed to, oh shit.
No, fuck.
As opposed to the Toha instead of the Makin, which, you know.
Yeah.
Raven Bee.
Oops.
But as we find out later in this game, there is actually a Chozo outpost that had a much deeper relationship with the Federation.
Interesting.
But I do believe they mention, or at least in Metroid Fusion at least, it is mentioned that they have been trying to reverse engineer Chozo tech for quite some time.
That makes sense. So I just find it interesting because every time we see one of those guys' like helmets and whatnot, I'm like, it's interesting how like surprisingly similar the design is, and I'm sure it might have just been like a little thing that they just did. It's like, okay, this easy design philosophy. You borrow some things from here, la di da. I'd be interested to find out if there is like a lore like variation on like, oh yeah, no, like they base this off of like the reason why their suits look like that is because, like you said, maybe it's because of that treaty they had, that there's like this sort of design philosophy. Maybe their armor was designed by Chozoan hands.
Yeah,
it'd be an interesting concept.
I definitely like that Metroid Dread gave us a little bit of a better peek into the Chozo, especially with revealing that there were, in fact, still Chozo alive.
Yeah,
like
I'm big on that.
that was kind of a thing for like the longest time. It was just assumed that the Chozo were all either dead or vanished until like Dread came out, basically.
Yeah, and even then, it's kind of like it's hard to tell whether or not was it like, if they're dead, did something happen? Were they eradicated? Was it a did something happen to them like outside of their control, like whatever it could have been specifically. But it is a bummer though, because it's just like I think most of us were like really happy at the notion and this idea, just like, oh yay, finally a friendly bird person. This is great. Oh god damn it.
Oh no, he wants to murder me.
Well, like specifically, like, just fucking Quiet Rope, man. Come on.
Oh yeah, I love Quiet Rope.
Oh, it was rad. It was cool.
Yeah.
Uncle Birdman.
Still waiting for Samus and Quiet Rope to go to McDonald's.
I still stand by my thought process that, like, I think it would be really cool if, because of what happens at the end of Dread, you now have the ability, like, your Quiet Robe's consciousness is something that you now effectively have access to.
Yeah.
I think it would be like a really cool idea of like, it's like, and again, I think I once explained it, how it's like Samus would be like sitting like at a table, like in a conference with like a bunch of other people like from the Federation, getting the lowdown of what this thing is. And then like the camera pans around her and like the chair next to her is empty. But then when like you use her body as like a wipe from right to left. And when the camera pans around her, that's when all of a sudden like Quiet Robe is sitting in that chair. Like you're able to quickly identify like it is in her head, but it's not in her head the way that you think it would be. Like the consciousness is active. Oh my god.
Those people are dead.
Those people are dead. Samus now has 2 voice-only dead deaths.
Oh, wrong button. Oh. Come on.
There we go.
Come in. Gotta get the map and also the lore.
The time lore.
The Valhalla incident. Oh!
What does that mean?
Oh, that's the ship that the pirates attacked, that they were talking about.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That they
the one that
unit from.
they say, the one they are currently theorizing where the virus originated from.
Yep.
Okay.
There's also information here on the other 2 hunters. We found a file on Rundus, who is the ice guy, voiced by Vegeta. But
of course.
There's also Gore, who is a cyborg, and Gandrada, who is the lady who shapeshifted into Samus.
Ah.
So, the fun thing about the characters in this game is, like, the hunters do have some, like, fun personalities, and I do like them a lot.
Yeah.
And it's always fun seeing characters who aren't Samus, but are on her level.
Yeah, like, also, Red asks which came first, Other M or Corruption?
Corruption came first.
Yeah.
Other M was like a late Wii title, 2010. Corruption is 2007.
Oh shit. No, all I was gonna say was that, like, it's nice to have, like, having a really badass character, like, in a story that kind of stands on their own 2 feet, and they might be, they're an anomaly, realistically speaking. They might be like really, but at the same time, it's nice to have a game or just even a story where it's just like, it is nice to have other people in the world, the universe, whatever it might be, who are just like, oh no, they're actually really efficient, or they're really qualified, or just as powerful. They're just in a different way.
Also, yeah,
I appreciate it. Yeah, give me that shit. Give me that shit.
That's the good stuff right there. I love the grapple lasso. The grapple lasso is cool.
Yes. Samus
Also,
take.
These guys again. Just like in the previous games, Aero Troopers. Oh goodness.
Oh god.
They like to break your lock. Yeah, they like to break your lock by like zipping around. So This game, again, encourages free aiming. You can shoot their little pods on either side of them to make them spin out and crash.
Nice.
Also, enemies and machines can have like specific weak spots now that you have to actually aim at.
Interesting.
So yeah, this game does require a bit more technical ability than the previous Prime games. So if you're... It can be a little bit more difficult, which is why I think this game actually comes with 2 difficulty modes to start with. Normal, which is a bit easier, and then Veteran, which is for people who are more experienced.
Gotcha.
Also, hell yeah!
Frozone! What a badass.
More fragile than they appear. I just received word that the
Rundus kicks fucking ass.
Hell yeah.
You have no idea how badly I wanted this guy in Smash Brothers.
Ah, I see.
Command your ship and land it here. Don't forget to perform suit maintenance and data backup if you need. Generator A is just through those doors. While you head that way, I'll activate the generator on the west side. Between the two of us, this should be a breeze.
Right there,
Sick.
you could really tell that's Christopher Sabat right there.
What the hell are you talking about?
Look at him go.
To answer your question, though, Red, I'm almost positive, and based entirely off of what little knowledge I do have, it's because this is Retro Studios, and Other M was not.
Yes. Other M was,
Team
Other M
Ninja?
that was Team Ninja, but also it was bad direction because Team Ninja wanted so desperately to make that game very differently from the way they made it.
Yeah. Oops. Save you, fool!
Don't worry. So yeah, this is a thing you can do in the game. Whenever there's like a landing spot, you can actually command your ship to land there, and it's a portable save station.
That's neat.
And fast travel.
That's really helpful, actually.
Yeah, this is kind of the first Metroid game with fast travel in it.
Huh. That's cool.
It's actually kind of something I would like to see in Prime 4, is, again, being able to command your ship and fast travel with it.
Neat. Get out of here.
Gotta scan it because it's a new thing.
Ooh. Interesting. Woo. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
That's inconvenient.
I'm sure it's fine.
What?
Ah, God, what the?
Oh, that was fast. Oh, goodness.
Ugh,
Look at him
ugh.
go. These are called Jolly Rogers.
Jolly Roger drone.
Yep. Those pirates.
Ugh. Jolly Ranchers.
They remind me a bit of like the ram war wasps at the beginning of Prime 1 that spun around you and then attacked.
Gotcha.
Fortunately, they are not too difficult to deal with.
Nice.
Ellie. Yep, yeah.
Pull, twist,
also-
push.
I also really like the design of the grapple in this game compared to the first 2 games, where like it was just attached to the bottom of Samus's arm. In this game, it's actually an attachment. It's actually a whole arm itself, which is cool.
Interesting.
And like you can actually see it projects from like the back of her hand.
Neat.
Samus, are you reading me? Something big is happening up here. What in the name of...
What the hell? Oh god, it's the flood.
You're not terribly far off.
Shit.
Samus is heading right at you. That's why the pirates disabled the defense system. They intend to smash this thing into Norian. Get that cannon
Norian.
back online, or everyone down there is as good as dead.
Damn, thanks, Chief.
Don't worry, I got it. As soon as the
Whenever
door
the door
opens.
wants to open. Oh, it's a good scene.
Oh.
What the?
All clear.
Damn, what a badass.
I know. Hang on, I gotta scan this guy. Eventually, come on. Yeah, there we go. Federation PED Marine. Advanced armor suit is equipped with phase-on enhancement device.
Samus, I'm with the PED Delta Squad. My phase-on enhanced weaponry should be able to hold off any more trouble. I'll guard this area while you head on to the next generator.
I don't...
Okay, damn.
What the heck is that?
What?
Oh no. What's not the fucking Robo Chicken? God damn it. The fuck is he doing here?
I love the fact that, like, the guy next to you is like, yeah, I'm a badass, I got the PEDs. What the fuck?
What the hell is that?
Ah!
This game rules, hi, Chev.
Oh.
No, I'm okay.
Thanks.
Thanks, dude. Oh god, oh god, oh god!
Kills.
Kilimanjaro.
Oh. Yep, up, get up in there. There we go.
First try.
So, the doors that take forever to open, that was kind of an infamous thing that happened when this game came out, because you'll notice throughout the game that design-wise, the levels in this game are quite a bit different. Also, hey, Gore. Hey, how you doing?
Oh my god, it is Gore.
This one has finished, Father. Go on ahead. I will stay here and protect the area.
You know, Gore, the fact that it kind of looks like your brain is exposed is really bumming me out.
Don't worry about it.
Get out of here.
So, lore about Gore, he is like 97% machine, or something like that. He is a cyborg. He's commonly used for, like, cyber infiltrations and whatnot.
Gotcha.
He's a super nice guy until he integrates with more technology. Then he becomes a fucking asshole.
I see. Corruption.
Yeah, that is actually in his profile. It's just like, he's such a nice guy. He gives his bounties to, like, the victims of the people who he was chasing down. Like, he's a cool dude. But don't talk to him when he's in his robot suit, because he's real mean.
He gets all jockey and it's weird.
Yeah. And in case you're wondering, Rundus is kind of like a trophy hunter. He's like super arrogant and like, yeah, I'm the badass. I work alone best.
Sure.
And Gandrada is just kind of a mischievous imp.
I see. Good to know.
She actually kind of sees Samus as something of a rival.
Of course. Luna says, 97, where is his meat?
His brain.
It's his brain, yeah. I thought so.
Yeah.
Take him to Outback Steakhouse, and that's where his meat is. Arby's. They have his meat.
Don't worry, I got this. Oh no!
Mother hell!
What the hell are you doing
Why
here?
are you here?
Let go!
God damn it.
Ooh, I got more important things to deal with than you right now.
Yeah, did you miss me, Samus? No, fuck off. God damn it.
Leave me alone!
Get your grundle up off me, man. Shit.
Yay! Well, I'm sure that's the last we'll see of him.
This is not the time nor day, nor iron.
Objective completed, because Rundus just did it for us.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's such a super swell guy. He's my bestie.
Oh my god, Luna, help. Luna has provided something in Chalk Zone.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus. Woo! We're gonna have soft tacos later.
Alright. Step away from the
Boys.
generator. Oh. Oh.
Huh? Ah, I see.
Space array is definitely not my style. Machines aren't my thing either, so I'll let you get this generator back online. Thanks, Sammy.
Sammy, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, aren't you rather forward?
Subtle.
When do they date? When do they date?
Calm down. Yes, Prime 4. Prime 4 is a dating sim, actually.
Oh!
You play as Gandrada trying to win over Samus. Oh, come on, Autobot.
Come on, allow it. I think they're a little gay. It's fine. The word... the bot literally blocked out the phrase, they are a little gay. Thanks, Autobot.
That's so offensive. They're either all gay...
Yeah, or not at all.
You can't just be a little. Love wins. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Oh, Jesus. The Christian boy. Jesus. God. Stop shooting me.
Is gay censored? It shouldn't be.
I don't think so.
It should not be. I haven't added it to the censor for certain.
Yeah. It's not 2012 anymore. People say that genuinely now.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure people have said gay like 1,000 different times in this server, actually, so...
Yeah.
While we've been
They
streaming.
gay. Yippee. Since before we started streaming, then we started streaming, after we're done streaming. Listen, man.
Yeah.
Let people be happy. Let them be gay and gay.
Yeah.
I don't know why that wobble was really funny to me.
WASD.
Really...
Hey, so great.
Simmons really was just like, I don't want to do this all over again.
What? Oh no, you don't, you motherfucking piece of shit!
Oh, I love that she winced a little, like, oh fuck.
It got hurt.
Oh, this is cool as hell!
Yes!
This is cool as hell!
This
are you
owns... Camera, work with me, please.
Oh no.
Yep, okay.
There we go.
Oh, hang on.
Ow! Oh, this is cool as hell.
Yep, this fucking owns.
Oh yeah, this is broken in Prime Hack, says Chev. Okay, well, at least we know.
It's a little wonky. Don't worry about it. But yeah, this is the coolest fucking thing. This is rad shit. I gotta scan. There we go. Gotta scan him before he backhands me.
I was about to say, is he about to backhand you?
He was about to backhand me. He's playing a game of front hand backhand. Also, hell yeah, the Meta Ridley theme from Prime 1. And you can see how far you got to the bottom. It's this fight is just this is so cool.
Yeah. And then every once in a while, just a potato flows by.
Yep.
Oh hi.
Fancy meeting
How
you.
How are you holding up?
Fancy meeting you here.
Oh my god.
I don't think so.
Ridley, why do you look more like a nerd? There's something about that beak. Yeah, there's just something about that beak that really just gives me the illusion that like anytime he speaks, like, yeah.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Yeah.
Also, I love how like him dragging his claws along the side of the thing is like peeling off like panels to like throw up at you.
Yeah.
This is such a good fight.
Meta nerdly.
Take your medicine!
Oh. Thanks, Frozone.
That was a little too hot for my liking. Well done, Samus. But now you owe me one.
I owe you 10.
Damn.
I already took care of Generator B, so I'll leave it to you to get this final generator back online. With that, we can activate the cannon.
Like, seriously, after this whole thing blows over, Pan-Galactic Gargle Blasters on me.
Head to the control room. I'll meet you there.
Do you drink? How?
I do now.
He's actually the only known creature in the galaxy that drinks the Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster with a straw.
It's a bendy straw. It's got like 5 loops.
Yeah. You have to drink it really quick there, or else the straw melts. I think I was too young when I first played to realize how hot everyone is. He drinks anything as long as it's on the rocks. God damn it, Luna.
Yep.
That's clever as shit.
And I mean
Fuck.
ice!
I mean ice!
You must get to the control tower and fire the defense cannon. We are uploading the location location of the control tower to you now.
All right.
You know what? You know what that voice reminds me of?
What?
Welcome to Regal Cinemas.
Oh my god. Even though there isn't a timer display on the screen, this is actually in real time. If you wait 5 minutes, you just get an automatic game over.
Ah, crap. Sozin's Comet is here. The firebenders are going to be too powerful.
Oh god. Well, we better shoot it down.
Why didn't they do that?
I also think there is an unlockable difficulty mode called Hyper Mode. You actually get less time.
Oh god.
Yeah.
There's something extremely unsettling about knowing that, like, oh yeah, no, there is a timer, you just can't see it.
Yep, you just have to listen to the periodic announcements that tell you, oh yeah, shit's going down, you better hurry.
Samus, honey, walk a little faster, honey, please.
Come on, move your ass!
Put some effort into it!
Get out of my way! I got places to be!
You fucking kids! I've got places to be!
Meteor impact in 2 minutes.
Oh
Calm
god.
down!
I'm going as fast as I can, man. Shit.
That is the most irritated a robot can sound, I'm pretty sure.
Hello?
This shit's about to hit the fan.
You're late. We were about to leave you.
You better scan these guys real quick, because this is the last time you're gonna have to do it.
If we don't make it to the top in time, we can kiss this planet goodbye.
Hey, relax. We're the good guys. Justice will prevail and all that stuff. Right,
I love
Samus?
that. I love that animation. I pledge allegiance to us.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What the fuck are you doing here? Aha! Strange, isn't it?
There's so much happening.
Well, my work here is done.
This bitch can fly?
This is space boots. Space jump boots.
Nah, man. She literally... She jetsoned away. They fly now?
This crazy thing!
They fly now!
Pre-rendered cutscene.
Oh. Look at that aliasing.
Yep.
It was a bit rough. Bit rough. I was about to say, Samus, you missed.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's all good.
Oh, thank God. Jesus.
First try.
She looked. Oh God, sorry. There's just something about the way she fell.
The thud. Just.
She suddenly realized her suit weighs 400 pounds. Oh, gravity works.
1 month later.
She's coming too. Can you hear me, Samus?
What?
Huh? Oh, you got...
Vital signs are stable. Welcome back, Samus. You've been asleep for quite some time. A month, to be exact. We feared we'd lost you. Thanks to your
I don't
great
know.
work, Norian is now safe.
I don't know what her suit is made of, but that has got to be the most uncomfortable thing to walk around in.
At the end of the battle, we found you and the other hunters all unconscious.
Samus, your drama queen.
Release yet?
Your bodies are now somehow self-generating phazon.
That sounds
What?
unsafe. I don't.
What's even stranger is that there are no negative effects to your health. This led us to investigate if we could make effective use of this phazon.
Yeah?
Invasion on Norian. You
The
must
fuck
have
does
noticed
that mean?
some powerful troopers in new suits. They were wearing
Irradiated?
phazon enhancement
Basically.
devices, or PEDs. We integrated this same phazon enhancement device into your armor while repairing your damaged bodysuit.
Thanks.
Wearing this
I
device
think.
have phazon pumped to their weapons from an external backpack. This gives them an extra boost in firepower. But in your case, think about it. With this phazon coursing through your body, you can fuel the PED using your own internal energy. Pretty effective, don't you think? Why don't you try the PED now?
Are we not going to talk about, like... Are we not going to talk about the fact that I'm now effectively, like, a battery for a weapon system?
PED program.
Don't worry about it. There's no
Like,
negative
is this-
effects to your health, so I'm sure it's fine.
Are we sure this isn't like a polka dot man situation?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Like, if I don't shoot my gun often enough, like, I'm gonna, like, my health starts to go down? Which... What the hell? What the hell was that?
Energy reserves.
This is hyper mode.
Training complete.
You must have noticed
Jesus!
that hyper mode possesses devastating power.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Over the past
Yeah,
month,
yeah.
we've learned the hard way just how powerful our enemies are. To deal with them, you'll need the firepower of the PED suit. Make good use of it. Now that you are familiar with the workings of the PED device, the Aurora Unit 242 would like to meet with you. There are many pressing matters to discuss. The AU chamber is located just off the command bridge. You'd better get going. Good luck. Oh, and one more thing. After 25 seconds, the safety feature automatically ends hyper mode. You'll have to
Safety
keep paying
feature.
attention.
What? But you said there was no... Look at this fucking suit.
Yeah. PED suit looks pretty cool.
Interesting design choice to have the PED, like arc reactor thing, basically just be her visor but upside down.
Yeah. Yeah.
We call that design philosophy. Pez. She's a
Phazon.
ped dispenser.
Phazon enhancement device. So yeah, now we have the Phazon enhancement device and we can enter hyper mode. It basically what it does is it uses up an energy tank and it changes your beam into basically the hyper beam from Prime 1. It just does a shitload of damage. It makes you invincible while it's active. But it only lasts for 25 seconds. You can end it early to gain back some of the energy that you didn't use up, but if you wait for too long, then it uses up all the energy with the automatic shutdown.
Gotcha.
Also, at this point in the game, all the energy pickups have changed to Phazon pickups.
I see.
As in, they're actually called Phazon pickups now, because instead of health, we have Phazon.
Sure. Fine.
It's safe, don't worry about it. Also, you may have noticed that the charge beam works very differently. Instead of firing one big shot when you're in hyper mode, it basically makes the power beam a Gatling gun.
Yeah, it turns into a machine gun. It goes...
Which is pretty fucking rad.
Samus is so normal right now.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I feel fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah. I do think it would have been an interesting, like plot point, though, if it was actually, like, the Phazon is having negative impact on your body, but, like, the way that we deal with it is that we've channeled it into a weapon system.
Hold on to that thought.
Please proceed through these
Fuck.
doors and up the ladder. The Aurora unit is expecting you.
That is absolutely like a thing that would happen. Like if, like whenever I go see a movie with somebody, and like they just like I just feel like, oh, I think it would be interesting if this happened, and like somebody would just look over at me, just be like, stop.
How much prep do I do when I stream games I've played before? Do I make notes on parts of games I want to show off? Not particularly, though. I mean, with the Prime games, I do definitely want to show off some of the lore in this game, because... Oh, man. I mean, everybody already knows I like the lore logbooks from the Prime series, but this game has some of the best, because... well, you'll see what I mean in a few. After this cutscene.
Here we go.
This pizza's so goof.
So goof.
Goofy dude.
Let us begin. Time is most critical.
Refreshments are provided in the lobby.
Oh man, I am. Being Phazon infected makes you so thirsty.
Confirmed that 2 nearby planets were similarly attacked. These planets are named
Other brain.
and Elysia.
Don't call it the other brain. You'll make Admiral Dane mad.
These leviathans
He's not here right now.
and embedded themselves
Oh, okay.
deep into each planet, spreading a virulent phazon carried inside their bodies. The leviathans must be destroyed.
Father
2
mind.
weeks ago, we dispatched runners to Brio, Gore to Elysia, while Andreda was sent to locate the space pirate stronghold. Like you, they were outfitted with PED devices in order to confront this new threat. We lost
Phazon enhancement devices.
7 days ago.
Why do they call it an ATM machine?
I forgot my
The
PIN
M's.
number.
The M stands for machine.
Oh, I love chai tea.
In their
No!
we need you to travel to these planets and finish their missions. The closest planet is Brio. This will be your first objective.
So yeah, you visit multiple planets in this
Please be
game.
on the lookout for any
Ooh.
clues that might help us understand what happened to Runtus and the other hunters. Good luck.
Meanwhile, Samus's arm gradually raises to point her cannon out of instinct.
You just look exactly like her. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I should call her. Everything reminds me of her. She's dead, Samus.
Who flew my ship up here?
So, did you touch my ship? Good luck, Samus.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Samus,
Ah!
the fleet is now moving to the rendezvous location. You will no longer be able to dock with us from this point forward. Rest
Aw.
assured, we will keep communication lines open and supply you with information when necessary. Good luck on Brio.
Don't do that.
Like, messed up all the settings on my ship, dude. Alright, so yeah, multiple planets to visit. You can jump to Elysia, or you can even go back to Norin if you want, but you do have to go to Brio first.
I see.
Which is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the Cliffside Air Dock. So this game doesn't have a lot of elevators. Instead, it's basically flying your ship everywhere.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, Brio. First of all, yep, there's that.
Oh, okay.
That's the Leviathan that we blew up before it was able to hit Norian, but they, as Other Brain said, they sent Leviathans to Brio and Elysia as well.
Interesting.
Brio is a cool fucking planet because it has some cool fucking lore. Also, yeah, like I said, every time you get off the ship.
I'm okay with this.
So, look at these fucking things. It is a Mogadar-class war golem.
What the hell?
It is an actual war machine. A giant-ass stone golem designed for war.
Jesus.
Yeah, Brio...
I see.
Brio's really cool. Oh, hang on. Ah, nope, come on. I want to scan the birds. Okay, never mind.
I'll scan you later.
With that barrier active. We need more data to determine how the shield can be disabled.
Also, yeah, this time you can see Samus's eyes very clearly whenever you go into the scan visor.
You are near the wreckage of a downed
Interesting.
Federation vessel.
And there is actually a reason for this.
If you can use the satellite uplink on the ship, you may be able to access information concerning the seed. Prepare to receive the ship's coordinates now.
Are we gonna learn that this planet was at war between pants and vests? Sort of, kind of, actually.
Oh. Space Daddy is still on the mind, eh?
So, yeah.
What? Huh? Space Dandy real?
Not specifically pants and vests, but this planet did have a war. A war did indeed happen. Also,
Look at the planetoids!
Ice.
Planetoids!
Yes, the war actually is why there's a bunch of tiny floating planets around Brio, because the war ravaged Brio so much that, oh, hey, there's one of the locals, in fact, that the planet was sort of torn apart.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's why, like, some bits of the planet are being held down by chains. They were trying to keep the planet together, and in fact, we're actually in the single belt of the planet that is inhabitable, because the planet's war ravaged it so much that 48% of the planet is always facing the sun, and therefore uninhabitable due to just being really fucking hot. And
Baked.
48% is constantly facing away from the sun and is therefore completely frozen.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
What an interesting concept.
The lore that we find is actually all about what caused the war, what led up to it, why it happened. It's really good stuff. Also, I like the Mortal Kombat logo on the floor there.
I was about to say, it has a very, yeah. Yeah, wow. It's Mortal Kombat, but it's like what you'd imagine the Mortal Kombat logo would look like if it was like the sequel. Now there's two dragons.
Yeah.
Two Mortal, two Kombat. Oh,
Yep.
welcome back, Ice, in the VOD format.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Also, you will notice, like, various reliefs of, like, 4-armed creatures. Those are the natives of Brio.
Oh. Stop kissing. Open the door.
Nope, not quite. Come on. No, I want to scan the things, please. Nope, not that. There we go. Haha.
There we go.
Phazon Night Barbs. These were creatures that were originally native to Dark Ether, the Night Barbs.
Huh. Long way from home.
Definitely, especially since Dark Ether explode. Which I think is a cool detail. It definitely furthers the relation between the creation of Dark Ether and Phazon and the meteor and all that stuff. So lots of stuff.
I thought you were gonna say the reliefs from that yellow water, and I was very concerned. Piss.
Oh, so that is actually not water. That is called fuel gel.
Oh. It's G Fuel. Samus, it's
yes.
lemon.
That's actually why the Federation has an outpost on Brio. They essentially mine fuel gel because it is a very effective fuel source.
Not the G Fuel. Interesting.
Anything but the gamer fuel. Come on, I want to scan the thing. Let me scan it. No.
Let me. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Nope.
Why does it keep jumping like that?
I think it's just a consequence of, like, Prime Hack not knowing how to properly handle, like, what you're pointing at versus what you're not pointing at. It's weird.
Ah, interesting. Get out of there. Planet of gamers.
Oh my god. Gamer world. Ew.
Well, look at these happy-go-lucky guys.
These are called hoppers. They're dead now.
Aw.
I'll take that energy tank, thank you.
Thank you.
And we also got our first bit of lore up here on the wall. As soon as we rip that off, there we go. Now, what I like about the lore specifically on Brio is that, first of all, it looks cool with like glowing glyphs and whatnot. But it also, the actual imagery is kind of related to what you read.
Oh.
So we're gonna go ahead and scan it. The Golden Age. We're gonna go ahead and read it. Sorry for the super bright thing, but that's just a consequence. That's just emulation nonsense. Look now to the past, and to the time of peace on Brio. See the age of gold when our world was a paradise unrivaled. Hear the songs of joy fill the streets of the royal city, as the people honor the coming of Brios I, the Liberator. Behold the launch of our first ship to the stars on that day, and witness the rise of science of a new Brio. See this, and see the beginning of our downfall.
Jesus.
Science with a capital S.
Scienza. What could it mean? Yeah.
Those show up in every game.
Yeah. Yeah, now we've got you.
I'm gonna stop worrying about like collecting creature scans from this point on, to be honest, because it's not going well.
Very jumpy.
Yeah. It's also, there's nothing particularly super interesting in any of the creature scans. It's mostly the lore that's really interesting.
Sure.
Give me that.
Nice.
Missile.
Stop locking on whatever's over there.
That looks gross.
Ew.
He's gone now.
That effect of every time you go, like your visor shifts into going to that is like,
Yeah, it's pretty nutty.
Yes. How hard would it be to get these games modded for VR?
Oh man, I mean, I think there is actually like a VR mod available for Prime Hack.
Interesting.
Oh,
Did he just give himself 2 high fives?
he might have. That's why being one of us is awesome! A Reptilicus! Yeah, they got super boomerangs and cloaking devices.
Jesus.
So these are the natives.
Uh-huh. What are they attacking me for?
They don't like us.
Oh.
They're actually like they've reverted to barbarism, essentially.
Aha, I see. Okay. Oh god, that's unsettling. Oh.
Ooh. Also, yeah, this is another giant war golem, just hanging out in the middle here.
You dead?
Basically.
They're barbers? They're barb, yeah.
Barbara?
Yes. Ba ba
Bomber
ba
barber?
barbarians. Ba 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 barbarians. Ooh. Love the Jurassic Park logo.
Yeah.
All right, learning time.
Age of
Incoming
Science! The ships of Brio sped to the stars in all directions, soon bearing the banner of peace. Soon we found stellar brethren in the Chozo. Hey! The Luminoth. Hey!
Hey!
And the Yila. I don't know who that are.
I don't know. Yeah!
Those guys! Starborn knowledge came to Brio, and we gladly sent our wisdom to our new friends in return. The hearts of Brio were filled with pride, and they honored the Lords of Science for all the wonders we provided. As the time of New Brio came to be, the old ways faded. The cries of joy from those who honored science covered the angry shouts of those who mourned the old ways, the primal traditions.
Ah. I see.
Gotta kind of getting an idea of what's going on.
Methinks some shit may have happened.
Nah. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. So... yeah. Bam. Gotta get that missile expansion.
Gotta get that.
You. You. Also, anything that shimmers gold like that, it means you can rip it off.
Gotcha. Oh god.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Hey!
Pound it.
Fist bump! Grapple swing! So now we can swing from grapple points.
I hear.
We couldn't do that before, but now we can. We don't have to fling the nunchuck whenever we go on a grapple swing. Just... we... Now, I am curious as to if they're gonna bring back, like, the grapple lasso in Prime 4. Because I think it's a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it actually, like, it makes combat a little bit more engaging instead of just shoot things, like...
You know, it's kind of kablam, kablam, shooty. It's also interesting to see, like, what is Prime 4 gonna bring back, like, in its entirety.
Yeah.
Shit off the wall.
Also,
You hear that, folks? The sound of wiggling.
I'm realizing that modern discourse would call the gold shimmering yellow paint.
Ugh. God, the fucking yellow paint shit. God damn.
It's so stupid that people are complaining about yellow paint because, like, seriously.
Okay, here's the look. I am a big advocate of if you're able to explain in your game, like, okay, for those who don't know, how would you summarize what the whole quote-unquote argument is?
So, yellow paint is basically a visual cue that something is interactable. Most easiest example, anything that's bright yellow in Horizon Zero Dawn means that Aloy can climb it.
Mm-hmm. Recently, the reason why the yellow paint aspect came back around is because in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is a game that just released last week, it's an open world. So, like, you can go pretty much anywhere you want. And there are times where you do, get to areas that you're able to interact with, like, a cliffside. And my thought process is that I thought what the complaint originally was that, like, it literally just looks like somebody took yellow paint and just, like, put it on a random cliffside. And, like, if that was the argument, then I could be like, okay, diegetically this is kind of weird because it kind of breaks the immersion a little bit because it's like you're not really seemingly given a reason as to why this is here. It's just sort of is. But, like, that's not the problem. The reason why people were complaining about it was because, like, it's like, no, you should never have to use yellow paint to establish when something's interactable. You should, your audience, your users should be able to tell when something's going to be climbable. It's like, the way they tell is by putting the yellow paint down.
Yeah, and, like, here's the thing. People wouldn't need the yellow paint if in playtesting 90% of people didn't need it.
Yeah, like...
I'm just saying, like, it's a thing that came about because of playtesting, and, like, 95% of people who play video games are idiots.
Sorry, it's true. We're dumb.
Yeah, and, like, some of the people complaining about yellow paint being super hand-holdy are the exact same sort of people who, without the yellow paint, they would not be able to play the game, and then they would complain that the game is too hard because it doesn't signpost because it doesn't use, like, proper tutorialization of things. Like, no, like... It's just Chud. It's just Chuds trying to make video games less accessible for people.
Yeah. Do you want to know what yellow paint is in its rawest form? It's the easiest way that you can provide conveyance.
Yeah.
Because if not, you will just stand around and be like, "Where do I go? What do I do?" Because, like, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Game's broken. How come it doesn't tell me what to do? Says man who skipped the tutorial. It's like
that. It really is like that.
It really is the problem. Like, look, okay, like, I am somebody who looks at how, like, game design kind of functions and whatnot, and, like, I have a very basic, very bare bones understanding of how it gets put together. But like, you know, if it really is a problem, like if enough people really come forward and be like, it's handhold and but yellow paint, it's like, then I don't know how difficult it would be. Just like, I don't know, have a thing in accessibility that you can just toggle it off.
I mean,
if it's
games
really
are adding that now. You can
like,
toggle off
which is
yellow
cool.
paint.
Yeah, which is like, okay, stop complaining.
Yeah.
They're putting it in the game for you, asshole.
If these targets are eliminated, the shield will be removed. We are uploading the location of each energy signature and nearby landing sites.
But like, I don't know. Like the people that get it's good that you mentioned the whole like making it more accessible. I genuinely get angry when there are those dudes who will get angry at the notion of them, like, you know, game designers adding accessibility into a game, and they try to make it sound like it bogs down the experience. It's like,
yeah,
you do understand that everything that they're talking about in this video that you're leaving a YouTube comment on, all of this is stuff you have to toggle on. It's not on by default, you moron.
Wait a second.
Is that my guy?
That's my guy. Hey,
That's
my
my
guy.
guy over there.
What? Okay,
God.
bye.
Such Frozone energy, and I'm here for it.
Absolutely, 100%.
My man.
So, I actually just went into the options and turned off the game's hint system, so it would stop, like, automatically bringing up the map every time I get a new objective.
Hey, easy. How about that?
Oh my god, I was able to turn off the thing!
Oh, but I am YouTuber. I must get views by being mad at stuff that doesn't affect me.
Do you want to see something incredibly violent? Oh. Almost. There we go.
Ew.
Yep. There are some enemies you could just use the grapple lasso and just rip them in half.
Ouch. Why does Brain sound like GLaDOS without the vocoder?
I don't know.
A little bit more bassy.
Yeah. I don't feel like dealing with this guy. I'm just gonna shoot him with Phazon. There we go. He disintegrated.
Jesus.
I like that enemies in this game, after you kill them, they do disintegrate. And based on what you use to kill them, it affects the color of their disintegration.
Huh.
It's pretty cool.
I'm Samus Aran, and I hate wildlife.
Look. They're shooting at me, and I can't stand it.
Oh, so you're saying that you'd shoot a wild animal if it was attacking and biting you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would.
That's called self-preservation, asshole.
I'm about to do it some more right now.
I don't feel like dying today.
Look at that.
You know what I'm not trying to be? Lunch?
Shooting them up.
I can't stand ding-dong dingamaroos who get all mad that they're not the sole target audience. Yes, I would punch a bear in the face. Next question. Love things like Hades that basically give you God mode in case you can't really play games as much and you're just here for the story. I really liked that Tunic had that.
Yes.
Because there were some times in Tunic where I'm just like, I can't get past this fucking thing, and I feel like such a doofus.
Yeah, I had to use the accessibility feature for the wind chime puzzle, because, yeah.
Like, God, these things are wrecking me.
I mean, the wind chime puzzle's optional, but I do appreciate that it did give me an accessibility option for it.
Precisely. I could not with the chimes.
Yeah, it was difficult. But with the visual aid, I was able to figure it out, and it's like, oh, That's a really cool puzzle.
Yeah.
If I like, it's a cool puzzle. It's
yeah,
just...
I do appreciate it though when there are times where like you might activate an accessibility thing and you're not necessarily given the answer. You're basically just given a different way of observing how that puzzle was presented, and like you kind of have that moment after you know what it is that you were going to be like supposed to be using originally, and you're like, oh, yeah, duh.
Yeah,
I just didn't see it.
Anyway.
Oh, that's on me.
Here we are on the side of the planet that is constantly blasted by the sun.
Oops.
Oh, hey!
Ah, cool man.
Our buddy's here. Let's go find him.
Ah, yeah, cool ranch.
Don't fall in the fuel gel, though. It's basically lava.
Oh, good.
So,
do not fall in the G Fuel.
Yeah, don't do that. It's bad for you.
What an interesting place.
Yep. Like, this is like an actual, like, foundry and everything.
Yeah. Also, I love the environmental storytelling to where you can tell where your buddy has been.
Yeah, it's great. Means we're on the right track. Our buddy's just up ahead, probably, maybe. Can't wait to see him. Can't wait. I feel like there's a more efficient way to make platforms to stand on than that, but okay.
You know, lizardmen have just, they have different concepts going on.
Speaking of different concepts of lizardmen, let's find out what's going on with this. Age of Schism. Oh, that's not good. Red! In time, the wonders of science were not enough for those who held the primal traditions in their hearts. The warning of the Chozo to seek balance between old and new ways were not heeded by the lords of science, myself included. We forged on, ignorant of the rage in the hearts of the primals. The time came when Sphimus, first lord of science, denounced the primals and their traditions in the center of the royal city. It was as flame to a dry forest. The age of science ended, and the age of schism was born.
Oh dear.
The guy could have probably maybe not said, "Y'all are idiots," like, in his public address. I feel like it probably could have been avoided.
Just a smidgen.
Yeah, just a little bit, just a tiny bit. The era of Shazam!
That. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to. Yeah. Give me that missile. So, dang, there is a lot of ice all over the place. And we're in a very hot place, and it hasn't melted yet. That is very, very cold ice. Oop.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Enlightened Reddit atheist ruins an entire civilization.
Oh my god. That's basically what happened. That's upsetting.
That's unfortunate.
Another one of these. I know what to do.
Yeah. Oops. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm good. Oh, I am not good.
Samus, We just received very abnormal readings from your life support systems. Are you okay?
No!
As a
What?
precaution, we are downloading the diagnostic data from your suit to further analyze this situation. We will contact you again if we have any more information.
Okay, so... Also, Phazon is no longer harmful because we're made of it now, so we can... to restore our health. Totally fine.
Raspberry.
Perfectly normal. So, from now on, Hyper Mode has a downside to it. Like, up until this point, you could use it a whole lot and just, like, power God Mode through the game. Now, if you leave Hyper Mode on for too long, you enter Corrupted Hyper Mode. Basically, what that means is if it automatically forfeits the rest of your energy tank, and now Hyper Mode starts building up Phazon energy. So you can kind of feather Corrupted Hyper Mode to get a longer lasting Hyper Mode. But now taking damage increases the amount of Phazon you have in you. Like, if you actually take damage, your Phazon meter jumps up. And if it fills all the way up, you start entering like a state where, like, okay, if you don't expel some Phazon right now, you just instantly die.
Oh dear.
You actually get a unique game over screen where Samus turns into Dark Samus.
Oh god.
Yep. Hey, buddy!
I genuinely thought she was about to wave to him.
It did look like... Do I wave? Do I say hi?
What's my level of care here?
Dogs.
Oh.
So these are actually called warp hounds. So yeah, if we just hang out for a little bit... Oh, we're in Corrupted Phazon mode now. Now our Phazon meter starts recharging, and we get a little bit longer lasting Hyper Mode. But it also means we can't, like, disengage it. Like, we can't hold the button down to disengage it. We have to actually use up the Phazon in order to disengage it now, or wait for the safety to kick in.
Gotcha.
There is still the automatic safety feature, so there's that. I feel like dog is maybe a strong word here.
What do you mean?
The age of war! Ah! In the beginning, the conflicts were small, out of sight for most on Brio, but they grew, slowly but as steady as the coming of the sun. Diplomacy gave way to brutality, and war came to our world. The Lords of Science turned their minds from exploration to destruction, and unleashed horrors unknown upon their primal enemies. In retaliation, the Primals turned to the darkest of ancient powers, cursing us, the Science Lords, and all who served our cause. Friends from the stars tried desperately to end the conflict, all in vain. The people of war would not be denied.
I see.
An actual war between science and magic.
Huh.
Which is pretty fucking cool.
That's rad as shit.
Like, it's something you don't expect either. The Chozo have always kind of had, like, some sort of, like, mysticality to them with, like, their technology, but, like, it kind of felt like it was always following sort of, like, Clark's Law, you know, like, any sufficiently... Is that Clark's Law? Or any...
That, it is his third law, yes.
Yeah, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Yes, that is his third law.
So, like, it just kind of felt like Chozo was just, like, really, really powerful technology.
Yeah, like, because here's the thing, is that, like, the way... the Arthur C. Clarke's 3 laws of, like, understanding, like, the science and technology of fantasy, they kind of get played hard, fast, and loose at times because, like, I brought it up.
Yeah.
So the 3 laws are: 1, when a distinguished but elderly scientist states that something is possible, he is almost certainly right. When he states that something is impossible, he is very probably wrong. Law number 2, the only way of discovering the limits of the possible is to venture a little ways past them into the impossible. And finally, any sufficient advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Yeah.
That it gets tricky because, like, magic is kind of like you kind of have to gauge it on a medium by medium, story by story, world by world basis in terms of, like, you know, is this supposed to be something? What is the defining characteristic of what magic is?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's sometimes you can have something that's like, oh yeah, no, it's magic because the source by which this thing has gains its energy is not of a, shall you say, like a terrestrial origin. Right, it's not based off of something that, like, oh, you know, like, because obviously, yeah, like, you know, you could say it'd be like, oh, you know, once you understand the binary aspect of how something functions, you know, does it shift away from being magical to technological? And it's like, well, that's a tricky question. Because, like, you could argue that, like, you know, hell, you could even have it be a situation here where, you know, with this race of individuals, that's the biggest question that you have to ask yourself. It's the scientists versus, or, you know, it's those who believe in science versus those who believe in magic. But, you know, but according to Arthur C. Clarke's laws, if you do follow it, shouldn't they theoretically be the same thing?
Yeah. Here it
That's
is actually
tricky.
Yeah. I mean, here it is actually basically explicitly described as magic.
Yeah. So, in that regard, then you have an interesting format. Like, now, granted, I have kind of a rough history with it. For those who I've told it to a few people before, but I'll reinstate it here. I help people with their story stuff, and I have done ever since I was in college, getting my, like, degree. And I once had to help somebody in one of our screenwriting classes where they basically invented a science fiction story where they had invented a story in which humanity was able to devise a means of hyperlight travel, right? They're able to go intergalactic and be able to do that. And they made it seem like it was a really important thing. And all I did was ask them the basic question of, so how does it work? And they went, what? I said, well, you make it a big part of your story, like, as you're pitching it. So, like, how exactly does the hyperlight travel, like, work in this regard? And they actually said, oh, well, it's basically advanced technology, which is like magic. So, like, I don't really have to explain it.
Yeah.
What? That's not how that works.
It really isn't.
You're cherry picking literally a sentence that's comprised of, like, not even 10 words.
Because, like, if it's such an important part of the setting, it's like,
shouldn't it be explained?
Like,
to some degree.
Like, they don't really explain how hyperdrives work in, like, Star Wars, because that's not what Star Wars is about. They do explain how it works in Mass Effect, because that is what Mass Effect is about. Yeah, like, and here's the deal, is that eventually in Star Wars, they do get around to explain how, like, hyperspace works. Like, they do explain that it's like, oh yeah, no, there actually is, like, a rule to it. There is a system by which it is used throughout this galaxy. So it's like, okay, cool. So it's not like anybody can just, like, pop into hyperspeed and then, like, at any given point in time. It's like, no, you can't actually do that. It's basically like getting on a freeway. Yeah. Like, it's very likelihood that if you do it at the wrong time, you very much likely could run into somebody. Yeah. Or, like, I think it's what was referred to as, like, there's currents within the cosmos.
that operate at that actually activate and operate within hyperspeed. So like you can hop into the current, ride it, and then come back out again.
Basically catching riptides in space.
Effectively, which is, when you say it like that, it's just like, well, that sounds, what the fuck is this thing?
I made a joke about Reapers earlier, but, like, that ship is very Reaper-esque.
Warning, incoming missile. That's a missile?
Holy shit! That thing's
Language,
gonna take out that thing's gonna take out a lot more than the station.
Welcome to Halo, kids.
Space pirates. Good thing I got hyper mode.
Yeah!
Get out of here.
You're making me realize a wide variety of faster than light travel rules out there that'd be fun to document. Yeah, and like there's all the fun ways that you can exhibit how exactly they came about finding out the possibilities of hyperlight travel, like how exactly it functions, it works, what's the rules, how does it, all those sort of things. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Hey!
Are you gonna talk to me now? Huh?
Show off.
What? Wait, hey!
Oh.
Oh, god damn it.
Are you ready for the best track in the series?
Sure. Well, we're shooting Rundus.
Yep. This fight owns so much. This music owns so much. Oh my god.
Get back here.
This music is so awesome that when they announced the Metroid Prime Trilogy collection, like for the bits of gameplay for Prime 1, they used the title theme from Prime 1. For the bits of gameplay for Prime 2, they used the title theme from Prime 2. For the bits of gameplay for this game, they used this track.
That's entirely fair. They knew what they were doing.
Yep.
Ow! Get over here!
So yeah, Rundus isn't too terribly tricky, but basically you need to hit him a bunch to stun him and then rip his armor off.
Good morning, Ami.
Morning, Ami.
Happy Samus' birthday, I think.
Yep.
Now, could I fight Rundus physically, but emotionally? Imagine the toll.
Get down here. It is a bit of a tricky fight, since you don't have a whole lot of health tanks yet.
Yeah. Gotta be very mindful.
Yeah, you don't want to, like, use a whole lot. You don't want to overuse hyper mode, because that uses up a whole tank, basically, every time you use it. But you can shoot down his projectiles to get pickups.
Gotcha. That's good. Ow! Ow!
Yep.
Get that shit off your face!
Look at him go. I kind of like his goofy little run.
I was about to say, he runs like a character in, like, Ocarina of Time.
Oh my god, he's a carpenter.
Yeah. He very much has that run cycle to...
Look out!
Jesus. Get out of here!
This is basically the fight.
Well,
he's a bit of a bullet sponge.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, the song, because it's so good, I just have to keep talking about it.
Oh, yeah, no, that's entirely fair.
It is a mix of Rundus's theme, a little bit of Phendrana Drifts from Prime 1, and also there's a little bit of Thardus from Prime 1 in there, too.
Huh.
Basically all the ice themes from the series.
Hey, you know what? Consistency.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Whoa!
Jesus.
I don't think so.
Come on. Stop it.
I mean, I'll take the pickups.
Thank you.
Tasty Phazon!
Stop it!
Woo!
Jesus!
Alright, I'm almost fully charged up.
Okay.
Which is good.
Yeah. Ooh, Jesus.
I also do like how your charge beam shots do bounce off of the icicles. They can bounce off of them in. They can bounce off of them into him.
Look, good.
Well,
this is not what I meant by on the rocks. Tunes.
Whoa. Yeah, you definitely want to shoot him before he's able to throw that thing, because it'll do a lot of damage if he hits you with it.
That's a lot of damage.
But yeah, if you shoot him just right, he just drops it on himself, and it's really funny.
Doink.
Ow! There does eventually come a point where he himself will enter hyper mode.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And enemies themselves can enter hyper mode basically any time after this fight. Whenever an enemy enters hyper mode, you basically have to enter hyper mode in order to deal damage to them, because otherwise it does otherwise they take no damage whatsoever.
Oh.
But now that I got him real low on health, I'll just go hyper mode and
there you
melt
go.
him. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's one of the most violent deaths in a Nintendo game.
Oh.
But hey. We got ice missiles.
Was that him trying to stop himself, asks Emerald.
You know, that is actually a common theory, is either that he was trying to stop himself or Dark Samus made him commit suicide like that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's nuts. So no Smash for him.
When I want him in Smash Bros. So yeah, instead of the ice beam in this game, you get the ice missile, which is the first time it appeared in a game since Metroid Fusion.
Huh.
But you could use it to make ice platforms.
I see.
Yes.
And can you shoot anywhere, or is it? God damn it!
You can shoot anywhere.
Can you shoot? Okay, I wasn't sure if you were aiming specifically at the bubble parts, or is that just supposed to be like a hey, maybe shoot this?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a hint for helping you like space them out, so that you can reach. Yeah.
Samus, not now. Dude, I gotta get my pumps. Ooh.
Ooh. That was a close one. Ooh.
You pulled all Looney Tunes there just then. I think the Runda's theme has him whispering Samus, but I could just be hearing things.
He might be whispering it while he's fighting you. What the fuck? What hit me? Oh.
You piece of shit. You missed that, then try another.
What do you mean I can't get there from here? What the hell? Oh. Well, at least we got some more lore. Downfall. Red. Look now to the time of battle. Tribe against tribe, see fertile land swept clean of all living things by arcane nightmares or the hellish blasts of science. See the giant stone Moganars do battle, destroying the land with their titanic blows. And hear the undying scream of a planet racked by darkest war. The battles waged endlessly, and the resources needed to sustain our war machines were great. Brio too had become a casualty of the war. The air was filled with the smoke of battle, and the soil soaked with the toxins of pollution. Calamity after calamity visited the folk of Brio, until a world once known for wonders became a scarred husk under the stars. Only a small region remained habitable, and to it the survivors went, bringing the war with them.
Huh.
Clearly, this is the source of the energy signature we detected.
Clearly.
This generator is supplying power to the Leviathan's protective shield. You will be unable to destroy the generator with your current weapons.
That sounds like a challenge.
That sounds a little funky.
The generator's heavy armor.
You don't say.
Where am I gonna find that? What?
Oh. It's just a bunch of these happy-go-lucky guys.
So what's interesting in this game is that the relationship between freezing things and instantly shattering them has kind of changed. In Prime 1 and 2, it was you freeze something and then you shatter it with a missile. In this game, you freeze something with a missile and then you shatter it with a charge beam shot.
Mm-hmm.
There are also, not every enemy can be instantly frozen with an ice missile. Sometimes you have to shoot them multiple times in order to freeze them.
Neat.
Yeah. Oh, wrong button. There we go. See, like that. It just slowed him down for a little bit, but shoot him with the second one. It's all good.
Interesting. Shaken or shattered?
Do I look like I give a damn?
Since we have them, which do you prefer, ice beam or ice missile?
Well, it's interesting because ice missiles are generally used whenever the ice beam can't be used. For example, in Fusion and Dread, it's because ice beam is literally incompatible with Samus's genetic makeup, since she's a Metroid at that point. In this game, they used ice missiles because instead of like the beam swapping system, this game beams stack instead, like they do in the 2D games generally. Because the button that you would use for swapping beams is instead used for activating hyper mode in this game. Ouch.
Ow.
It's spicy. I think I do prefer ice missiles, though. Just because the ice beam generally tends to be a pretty powerful weapon, I think limiting it is good.
Interesting.
It always feels like the ice beam idea. Oh yeah, for beams or missiles are kind of a downgrade since they don't usually do more damage than just freeze enemies. In some instances, like Metroid Prime, Metroid Return of Samus, the 3DS remake of the second game, it actually makes the ice beam a side grade, where it is actually a weapon that doesn't do damage except to Metroids. It's just used to freeze enemies. Whereas in later games, it does. Well, in most games, it does actually act as an upgrade to the beam, or at the very least, it doesn't do more damage. It just freezes enemies. But yeah, it is interesting that it isn't always considered useful. Like in Metroid, in the original Metroid, a shot that freezes an enemy doesn't do any damage, so with the ice beam it actually does take twice as long to defeat enemies.
Interesting.
But yeah, later games kind of tone that down. I think later games, like, the ice beam can't, like, one-shot enemies except, like, really weak ones because you might need to use them as platforms. Which is a fair thing to do, I think.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. All things considered.
Yeah. Which I think that's a pretty good place to call it for the night, actually.
Gotcha.
I wasn't sure if we were going to get to the Rundus fight in our first night, but I'm glad we did, because hot damn.
Ah, damn. Good. I mean, that's like, hell yeah.
It's so good. And you kind of see what I mean when I said this game really kicked up like the action combat compared to Prime 1 and Prime 2.
Like you said, the act of it being like you can actually do much more run and gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I saw it in action, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, now I know what you mean. Yeah, hot damn.
And it is kind of a consequence of that because you do spend a lot of time going back and forth from your ship and whatnot. This game is a lot more linear feeling than Prime 1 and Prime 2, which were already a fair decent linear, but in this game the railroads are a bit more apparent, and that's one of the reasons like a lot of people just don't like this game. I think this is a good game. It's just it is the weakest of the trilogy, but it's still good.
Yeah. I'm still having fun.
Yeah. Like, it's still a lot of fun, and like the combat is really good. Like they really nailed it.
Well, and at that point, it's like, as long as it's able to do something fun and interesting, then cool.
And like Zin said, the environment design in this game is like, oh man, they like the Prime 1 and Prime 2 were already beautiful looking games, but like with the Wii, like they were able to like really push. In fact, that's actually something I was bringing up earlier. The environment design is actually quite different in this game in terms of like level design, because in Prime 1 and Prime 2, in order to aid loading, there were a lot of like little hallways between larger rooms. Like everything was like separated, like large room and then small hallways and then large room again. This game kind of gets rid of that. Like there aren't as many like little hallways like separating larger rooms, because like the Wii has more RAM, so they're able to load more things into memory without having to unload things. But as a consequence, when this game originally came out, it was kind of notorious for doors taking a very long time to open.
Suddenly it makes sense.
Yeah, to the point where like one of the big advantages to buying this game on the Wii U eShop was that it was a digital download, and doors actually opened faster. Because this game got re-released on the Trilogy Collection. The Trilogy Collection used a dual-layer disc, which the load times were a little bit faster, but still kind of slow. But yeah, the Wii U version of this game the Wii U version of Metroid Prime Trilogy is generally considered the definitive way to play the games. Unless you're, like, playing through Prime Hack or something. Like, the definitive official way of playing the 3 games.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Funny how that ends up playing out like that.
Yep. But,
fun to see. Fun to see how this game is. Again, I have little to no knowledge of what's going on, so it's going to be fun to see what's going on from here.
Oh man, just you wait. Just you wait. But that's all from us for tonight. Hope you all have a good night. And we'll see y'all next time.
Worse than the ship. Where am I?